coming to you once again live from Reach Souls Films Incorporated. This is Andrea Moses Pitts, founder and president of Reach Souls Films Incorporated. I have another Bible study video this evening that I wanted to share with everyone this evening, and the name of it is called Keep Going to the End. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the lesson. And I have some scriptures here that I wanted to share with everyone this evening. To everyone, these scriptures are very important, so please, to everybody, get you a piece of paper, get you a pen, and write these scriptures down. And where I'm going to be starting at is at Matthew chapter 10 and verse 22, and I will be reading from the New International Version, and as I've said many times before, please read and study these scriptures for yourself. And starting in that verse 22, it says this: all men will hate you because of me, but he who stands firm to the end will be saved. Now, in this verse right here, standing firm to the end is not a way to be saved, but the evidence that a person is really committed to Jesus. Persistence is not a means to earn salvation. It is the byproduct of a truly devoted life. We must be devoted and committed to Jesus. And the next verse I'm going to be coming from is Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 6. And again, that's Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 6. And in verse 6 it says this: but Christ is faithful as a son over God's house, and we are his house if we hold on to our courage and the hope of which we boast. Now, in this verse right here, because Christ lives in us as believers, followers, disciples, we can remain courageous and hopeful to the end. We are not saved by being steadfast and firm in our faith, but our courage and hope do reveal that our faith is real. We could easily be blown away by the winds of temptation, false teaching, or persecution, the persecution. But it's very important for us to hold on until the end. And the next verse is going to be coming from Mark chapter 13. And I'm going to be reading verse 13. And in verse 13 it says this: all men will hate you because of me, but he who stands firm to the end will be saved. Now, to believe in Jesus and stand firm to the end will take perseverance because of our faith. And our faith will be challenged and opposed. Enduring to the end does not earn salvation for us, but marks us as already saved. The assurance of our salvation will keep us going through the times of persecution. So whenever we're going through hard times, we need to hold on. And most importantly, hold on to Jesus, because he's the only one that can get us through those hard times, who can get us through those hard times. He's the only one that can get us through those hard times. And if we hold on, and if we continue to hold on to him to the end, then everything is going to be okay. But the next verse is going to be coming from 2 Timothy chapter 4, and I'm going to read verses 5 through 8. And again, that's Second Timothy chapter 4, verses 5 through 8. And starting at verse 5, it says this: But you keep your head in all situations, endure hardship, do the work of an evangelist, discharge all the duties of your ministry. For I am already being poured out like a drink offering, and the time has come for my departure. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. Not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing. Now, in this verse right here, as Paul neared the end of the end of this life, at the end of his life, Paul could confidently say he had been faithful to his call. Thus, he faced death calmly, knowing that he will be rewarded by Christ himself. Is your life preparing you for death? The good news is that the heavenly reward is not just for the giants of the faith like Paul, but for all who are eagerly looking forward to Jesus' second coming. No matter what or how difficult the fight is, keep fighting, keep going. Because if you keep going, and if you keep going with Jesus, and if you keep going, just doing whatever he wants you to do, as it says in these verses right here in verse 8. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will reward to me on that day. Not only to me, but to all who have longed for his appearing. No matter what, keep holding on to Jesus. Hold on to him no matter what. Keep going no matter what. Because Satan, he's trying to get God's people off track. But keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep Jesus on your side. Because if you keep Jesus on your side, then everything is going to be okay. And in verse 8 it says, you will receive the crown of righteousness. So keep going, and endure to the end. Please do. And the next verse is going to be coming from Revelation chapter 14. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12. And again, there's Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12. And verse 12 says this. This calls for patience, patient endurance on the part of the saints who obey God's commandments and remain faithful to Jesus. Now, this news about God's ultimate triumph should encourage God's people to remain faithful through every trial and persecution. The secret to enduring, therefore, is trust and obedience. Trust God to give you patience to endure even the small trials you face daily. Obey Him even when obedience is unattractive or even dangerous. Because when you really and truly start living for Jesus, Satan will try to do everything he can to try to destroy you. But keep Jesus on your side no matter what. Stay with Jesus no matter what. Keep going with Jesus no matter what. Go with Jesus to the end. Because those who go with Jesus to the end will receive the crown of righteousness. And that's what I just read in the previous verse. But I just hope and pray that this video has blessed your life. I really do. And I hope and pray that this video has helped somebody out here in this world. And I love you all, and may Jesus bless you.